Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're going to attempt to draw and color Princess Fiona today, which is a very cute character in street. For today, I'm going to try a slightly different approach because for this drawing or coloring, I think I will have more colors inside. So for the inking part, it will just be a very light inking, not to let the outline show through here. Without much further ado, let's start off. So we start off with the head. So essentially you can see that Princess Fiona has quite a rounded face and rounded body. So the head here, we start with the hair, right? So the hair is like we start with the center parking here. So we have like to the left and to the right here. So let's draw a slightly slanted U shape. So we start center. Okay, and we break the line out a bit so that we have more coloring to do. And then from here we go down. Okay, there will be an invisible line here, and from here we actually draw another curve. Okay, I will try to make the line as thin as possible so that we make room for the coloring. Then we curve the line a bit. Okay, and also the other one. Okay, sometimes I will just make the line disappear, so just to make way for the coloring later. Right, so that's the left hand side. Now we're moving on the right hand side. It will be around the same here. So we start with another curve here. Okay, right, and then of course we will and maybe draw a bit of invisible line here, and then towards the middle we move down a bit and we continue from here. So that is to make the hair have more variety. Okay, again we do the same. We try to curve the line a bit so that we have some room to play with. Okay, so that's the middle part, and now we're going to draw the outer hair, the one behind. So in the middle of the M, we will just draw a horizontal line across to show that her hair is behind, and from there we slightly follow the curve here. We draw a bigger curve outside to cover. Okay, that's to cover her whole head. Okay, and then we will join back the line towards the inner hair here. Same for the other side, we do the same. Okay, right, that's the hair part here. It's slightly more deeper to do because if you want to make your hair look more realistic, then you cannot have too many outline here. Okay, and we have the ear. The ear is just like a 2 spoon. Okay, so it's just 2 spoon here. So first of all, we have the left spoon. So we just imagine a spoon as a ear. So just a rounded one. Go. Then we put in a bit of. Right. That will make way for the shadow later. And the other spoon. Okay. As usual, draw some line. Okay. The face feature will not be drawn. Okay, it will just be as a guide here because later we're going to color it in. Okay, And so you can see that because of the hair, we now have the shape of the face. Okay, so we just have to join these two lines out, okay, by a curve to show her chin. It's just a very rounded U, and that's it. That's her head. Next, we move on to her neck. Well, you can see that her position is not really facing the front here. It's slightly tilted to her, I mean the left hand side, okay, my left hand side. And you can see that one shoulder is actually higher than the other shoulder. So it's like this is her position here, so it's not straight. Okay, right, which also means that her neck will not be even. So we show one side of her neck, okay, it's just simply just down the face here. So we just draw a line down, a curve. Okay, the other neck will also be another curve. Right, and we reach towards her shoulder. So this is her shoulder with her brows here. Okay, so we will move down, continue the line, okay, and then we will just join up with a big C. Okay, big C here. Of course, there will be some decoration here, which we will just draw. Okay, and from there on, we will extend down to her hand and arms here. Okay, so she has very big muscular, so it's just join, right, and we will join back to her finger. The other arm, it will be, because it's elbow shorter, and we will join it back. We will add in a bit of decoration. Okay, so one and the other two, right, decoration for her dress. Right, you can see that she's wearing a long dress, so which means that her dress will start from her shoulder all the way down. So it's just like a slightly curved line down here. It's actually joined together, so we'll just simply follow. So we have a slightly curve here, and then we make curve in a bit to show her waist, and then just imagine this line down, and we will continue from here all the way. It doesn't have to be a straight line, because as you know, this dress is soft. Okay, so towards her bottom, you can see here, because we're going to show some folds here, so it's essentially that you just have a slight curve here. Okay, and then we stop here, and of course we have another curve here, right, to show her a fold. And then you can start to make the line curve a bit, and now the dress will actually fold around her shoes, so it's going up. Okay, and slightly go up. So that, of course, you will see that it will join back all the way up to her dress here. So we move on from here. So the other side, same thing here. We have dress. Okay. This is her C, inverted C. Okay. Of course, we need to make the thing uniform. So we will have this thing here, followed by this thing here, and of course the other arm. Again, it will not be so straight, because you will see that her arm is being covered by her dress partially, so it doesn't have to be so straight here. Okay, and we have this one, and we will of course do the same here. We will try and make some decoration. Okay, and now we're going to join back her whole dress here. So because of her pose here, you can see that here it is relatively straight. Well, here is not so straight because her body is actually slightly tilted, so you can see the shape of her leg here. So again, we make it more curved, and yeah, her waist, bottom. Okay, that's her whole dress here. Okay, right. Again, we will not really draw her hand, her palms here, because we want to do the coloring later. So we just leave some room to play with. Okay, for some more precise coloring here, we are going to show the drawing of the shoes here. So we have two shoes here. One is showing more, the other is showing less here. So for this one, it's just a U. What's that? Just a U. You can see U here. Right. Okay. The other one is like a C, but we are showing more details. So we'll see that this one we will just draw to show the bottom. Okay, the shoes here. Then we will have a U joining back. There's a C here. Okay, to show more of her shoes here. And of course her shoes have some patterns. So we're just drawing some patterns. Right, drawing some patterns here. Then maybe a bit more circle, right, to show her shoes here. Right, the rest are all like slight decorations here, which I think you'll be done better with the coloring. Okay, so it's just to show the guidelines here. Okay, so here we have Princess Fiona. For this part here, I think I intend to do more for the coloring. So stay with me, join me for the coloring part, which is coming up soon. I hope you enjoy my lesson. See you again. Bye.